He's a phenomenal control player.
Amulet has remained tier 0 or 1 through metas with KCI, Hogurk, Eldrazi, Oko, Mox Opal, Treasure Cruise / Dig Through Time, Faithless Looting / Golgari Grave Troll Dredge, Fury / Up the Beanstalk, Violent Outburst, and to this day. The deck is always the most broken thing in Modern and just avoids bans by being hard to play.
Hello. Turns out we only have 10 contestants for this morning's prelim. So it stands in question if it's even gonna fire. But let's stare at the event filling up for a few more minutes. After all, 2 players. Surely they will join in no time. Did I restart the song? Yes, I missed it when I came from the other room to actually start. And it sounded pretty cool, so I wanted to give it a proper listen. Alright, any players in the chat willing to join the prelim? Anyone in need of QPs? No one? I figured. Wow, Lord Beerus. Thank you for the willingness at least. Mm-mm. I hate when people say... I hate people who say XD and ironically XD. Why? Say normal word. It conveys plenty of meaning. It's pretty useful. At least nobody's leaving. As soon as the first person breaks out, it's all gone. So we all have to stay strong and fire the Prelim. We agreed to send something to Germany, and now I regret my decision because I gotta fill out a bunch of forms. That's crazy. Never agree to anything. Ever again. Holy shit, this is devious. Niemci. Oh, 11 people. Holy shit. One more, chat. One more. One more gamer. One extra person. Come on, anyone in the chat. MTGO confirmed dying. MTGO has been dying for weeks, months, years, eons. Fair. It's rough out there. Big thanks to Ajun for trying to help us, but dying, but still better than Arena. Holy shit. True. After 6 years of taking a break from Magic today, I'm going to buy a modern deck. Good luck in reliving your memories, I guess. Everybody hold still. Need just one more. One more for the Prelimos. I was thinking between Glorious Vengeance or Mono Black Coffers. I recommend Glorious Vengeance out of those two. On the basis of being much better and also not cringe. Which are two big upsides. Modern Prelim not getting enough people, isn't that rare? This specific one kind of struggles often. Time zone of the Prelim matters a lot, and like it's like, what time is it in America right now? America time. It's 3 a.m. so Americans probably don't play it much. And for like EU right now it's 8 a.m. in the EU, so it's not like the best hour either. Tell Jendrek to join. Jendrek is asleep. He's not gonna wake up for like 3 or 4 more hours, I think. And also prelims fire more consistently when there is a QP gated event on the horizon, which there isn't right now. Well, I don't know if mod is better for Americans or not, but like many of them play. Even in Brazil it's 4 a.m., right? So that's probably not the time that they play their prelims either. Holy shit, Philip with PF. You are a true hero of this stream. Everybody hold for just a few more minutes. It's gonna die in 1 minute. Well, not if you join, Ari. Alright, sorry, Philip. It's fire without you.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Grinder A. Last seen deck 4 days ago, mono green Tron. A tough matchup to kick it off with. Youngest station gifting a sub for Ari, thank you. It just makes sense to do that at this point. Let's assume it's Tron and keep this hand, put back Mr. Beast. There's a chance having Mr. Beast in hand will be helpful a little bit, but not too much. Preliminary events give some access to another big event. They do, yeah. Okay, it's not Tron. By playing in the preliminaries, you win qualifier points, QPs, and then you use the QPs to enter showcase qualifiers, or then later on LCQs. They're needed to get to the mocks. Holy shit, Explore is so good. The system is a bit complicated and like multi-faceted, but that is how it works roughly. PPPTQs, yeah, I guess it's true. Swamp is a bit odd. I guess it's just like Kavu, yeah, not that after all pitched. I guess not another black card in hand, but I cast Titan on regardless, and then what was the storm count? 2. Remember Cascade decks? Just like a random list of that. Magus. Spierdalaj. I only have one dismember in my deck, so I can't really beat Magus. I have Pick Your Poison 2. It's 2 Magus only, and like no cantrips to find it. I probably should just keep Sagas. It's a Pick Your Poison deck too, so I don't know if it's gonna work out all that well. I don't know if Elishnorn does anything for me. She stops Grief and Leyline Binding. Hmm. I think I should get the Sagas on the draw. Let's play Elash. O, siemaneczko, kanister, kiedy Amulet z Leylinem i Sionem? I was thinking about Leyline Scion in Amulet and just won't be able to cast a Scion ever if you don't open with the Leyline. That sounded like an issue.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Sure, casting out Giant, sure. Like, but you won't have a mana base that just casts it. You won't have domain. Kiori 58 thank you for the sub. How many tickets would I say the average modern deck is right now? I would go onto MTG Goldfish's page and I would look. MTGO prices 300, 400, 300, 300, 400, 400, 600, 400. So 400 is a bit. It's kind of close. So yeah, casting the Sand not really being impossible, it just sounds like us a little bit, but is there a Titan Lizard recommend to learn the deck? Just Titan, normal Titan. Like any of the red lists I play. Yeah, the deck can generate 12 mana. I guess I haven't thought of that, yeah.
He's a phenomenal control
I
player.
fetched a forest, so I will get my Magoost. Perhaps. There, Larry, thank you for the Prime sub. It's just free, so I guess I'll block the next time. We need to draw a spell, but we can draw like Eleshnorn or something else. So Villain is likely trying to discard into land number 3 to cast Magus, so eventually they will. I have to assume that that's what's happening. Maybe their head is pick your poisons too. No, it's Magus. Co dumny kurwa jesteś z siebie, człowieku, frajerze pierdolony? If I draw Fractask, we can then stall the game. No daj jeszcze jednego, nie? Czemu nie? Fable. Discard another Magus. I guess normally they would be like afraid of sweepers, so it kind of makes sense. I only have one Dismember in my deck and one Otawara. So it's a bit rough, but yeah, Fractask would be a good draw. But discarding a second Magus seems kind of poor. Really, what cards are better than it? So Eleshnorn kind of bargains in Magus deck. think I gave LS a fair chance this match, and I'll have to cut her for game 3. If it comes to game 3. Cycling Zygot, okay. Play Kavu. Do I need to play the new ring? I think I do. Cultivator Colossus, not particularly useful in this spot just yet, but if I draw a Dismember, it's going to win the game. The Dismember rather, I guess. Well, they might have a not dead after all, and then I guess there is no hope. The member, yeah. I mean, I guess I get to make the mana then. Play the Colossus. Kurwa, 3 magusy, weź spierdalaj, no. Grindera, Srinder, sra, ja pierdolę. I guess I die. I assume. Yeah. That would have been great last turn. Not really great. It would have been less than blank though. It's triple Magus and I have no Magus removal on the play. Should I just go for against the Grief Scam deck? Should I just go for Sagas LTP? Kind of feels like I should. Yes, I decided to ignore Magus with this build because no one been playing it lately. And then we ran into that the first match. So I don't know if the frag tasks are even worthwhile. Two forests is a choice. It's not a choice. Like alright, whatever. It's got one saga. Skip the generous end is actually not useful against Magus. Alright, it's got two sagas. And let's have the end. The end is not useful because it's useful against Blood Moon by fetching a forest to kill Moon, but it doesn't actually help against. It's not good. This is better. I'll have to put back Razor. So it's just not useful as much because I don't beat Magus anyways. Even with green mana, right? I can have all the green mana I want. I just don't beat Magus. Buka. Oh, my Poison has been picked. Because you like green mana doesn't unlock you, doesn't give you the ability to kill Magus. While green mana like gives you the ability to kill Blood Moon. The Fulak. Like it's a tiny bit useful, but it doesn't actually like give you a plan to win. Please do not Magus me next turn. Binding. Amari meet Witchat. No Magus. Always carry 2 spears. In response I fetch Forest. In response I fetch Swamp. Honestly, Leyline Binding Magus of the Moon deck, it's truly something. Something incredible to look at, but in a bad way. Aye, aye, aye. Alright, take 5. And yeah, dodging Moon Magus seems to have worked out. You could imagine Thragtusk and Bloom Barrow. I don't think it fits the setting. Or you mean as the scary Giga Beast, Villain Beast? So Brock kept Leyline of the Guild Pact, so like a card with no text. Thoughtseize, which was Thoughtseize back then anyways. And then Amulet removal and I guess a Leyline Binding. And then they drew lands. Maybe more pick your Poissons. Maybe not dead after all. I could Pact for Thragtusk in my turn. It makes me lose immediately to Magus, but I mostly lose to Magus anyways, doesn't matter all that much. It also doesn't kill my opponent on the next turn, and it's weak if my opponent draws a Scion. Because the Scion is like flashback vigilance, so it holds off the Thragtusk forever. As I have to like pay for my pact. So probably just gonna play Explore Joyland. Playing Extractus would be good against like Grief, or Grief not dead after all. Play. If I explore and they Grief scam, then I just don't have the pact. They draw on Scion, then the track tasks. Alright, I guess let's carry 2 spears. Dodge Magus for 1 more turn. No, they drew Scion. I have Ring if they Magus. Not useless, I have 30 life. Villain probably has Pick Your Poison. The Titan removal is gonna be Leyline Binding, so I'll just get Possedru. Which is what I want to get anyways. Also, let's me Possedru Leyline in combat next turn. Or if my point Magus, I can Possedru Leyline, which leaves them with just a 4/4 and a 2/2 fast strike. I'll play the Onion Ring. What I draw, I can see because of the full deck. Another ring, not bad. Missing white mana. Rakus Theater. It's not dead after all into their graveyard. Oh, I guess they're gonna not dead after all. The Scion, most likely. Should I Possedru it? Can I eat one of my track tasks then? Really sad. But I guess that's probably in their hand. I guess like, since like it's so likely to be in their hand, like just seems bad to act. I mean, let's hit it. Okay, so they have 2 lands or pick your poisons. Not dead after all anymore. Unless they don't have more black mana. Nicely played by Up, waiting for flash strike damage to happen. Indeed, yeah. Okay, we just dodged Magus and then they died. But 3 Magus, kind of a hate crime grinder A. Should stick back to Tron. What is white amulet? It's amulet, but it also contains a white splash for Elish Norns. I put one in the main deck to draw it a bit more often for science, and there is a second one in my sideboard. The Elish Norn splash is a bit popular. It won the Prague event last weekend. What should you make for meal prep for work this weekend? You should make chicken and rice. Before I saw the Elish Norn versions also run the 5 mana Lotus, or is that a different build? The Spike decks play the 5 mana Lotus, but I don't understand why that card isn't there. Like, from a strategy standpoint. Three days ago, seen playing Creativity. Creativity not a great matchup, but Elish Norn may be useful here, I don't know. What problems does Norn solve? I mean, why does everything have to solve problems, chat? Sometimes you just want to chill and play cards. Let's keep and put back Pact for science to keep Norn in hand. And let's try assume that we have to go fast and play Saga on turn 1. And assume I'll find a Celestia Sanctuary. Some matchups fall to Elish Norn, namely the Mirror. I guess not much else. The Goraya deck is also weak to it. Allegedly. And in general, like, playing creatures is so much better than pacting for creatures. Although Elish Norn, to me, it doesn't seem like it has like a giga broad application. Okay, Celestia Sanctuary, Celestia Sanctuary, Celestia Sanctuary. Holy shit. I think I have to get amulets, otherwise my hand like doesn't do anything if I just grab a Sanctuary myself. But it was a risky hand and it is not paying off. And now we're dead. Literal no outs. Lush Portico. Maybe I have outs. Leshnon is solid game 1 against Creativity. Not if my point Creativity is on the next turn though. Which seems like what's happening. Transmogrify. So now I need to discard Leshnon because she's not ever gonna be useful. Meow. Okay, onion ring, save me. 2 onion rings, okay. They do have Spell Pierce and Reprieve in their deck, so you know, resolving this is a tough ask, but can also ult Bran next turn, which is an issue. Lots of Pterastodons floating around. Well, this is not a Pterastodon. But yeah, people do play it. White remand, yellow remand rather. No Sanha Warkesig Wolfram in this list, question marks. Yeah, I have second Vesuva instead, so I get to play with double Amulet. I make Titan, I copy it, haste both, they are 8/6s, and when they attack I Vesuva slash Stronghold and does 20 damage. So that's what I have the second Vesuva for. Probably like 2 greeds. Don't think I want too many greeds, but a pair seems fine. And we just have to be better. We have to keep better. Land, Dryad, land, ring. Does Yasharn work against them? It does not. Even if it did, it wouldn't, but like even if it did work, it wouldn't be too good. But it doesn't. Creativity destroys targets permanents, then why do I actually keep this? It's like good against disruption in a way. This hand. Maybe it's bad to play Celestial Sanctuary if they decide to turn to Boseiju a land. Probably is. Yeah, it probably is a mistake. Yeah, all Alpine Moon, shit like that. Should have just played Boseiju. Ay, ay, ay. I killed their 4 mana. I get to play the ring. If they have creativity, I'll die. Unless I draw either Schnorn right now. Yeah, make it worth 2 broken. Chippy chippy chapa chapa gibby gibby gabba gabba. They don't have silver monsters like Terastodon or Eleshnor, then creativity doesn't do anything. They discovered 2 creativities, holy shit. So like if it's just put 5 Archons into play, that's fine. That's blank. If it's put Eleshnorn into play, then it's not blank, it's unwinnable. Iona, Trason, Eleshnorn, ale kurwa jak ekipa się pojawiła na stole, ja pierdolę. Ja pierdzielę. What a crew. Cool. No more shall the righteous cower before evil. +1. Well, I can draw 2 and then die. Why they pitch the creativities? Just to draw the monsters? Seems like it. Because they discarded 2 creativity to cast creativity. So they just introduced a chance to draw some of the monsters. Not that I could beat any really. Like both Iona and Eleshnon is unbeatable. Iona and Terastodon is unbeatable. And Eleshnon and Terastodon is also unbeatable, so any of those 3 would be too strong. It seems like a really tough matchup if they have like this, because if they have this, then their creativity is absolutely game winning. And then Villain also has Alpine Moons, so if you have a Saga draw, they can stop you. Bad matchup. So I don't think my own Eleshnorn competes Game 1 is winnable when they just have Archons. Archon is no big deal with the ring. Pretty sure Archons would have been good too. No, I mean Archon would be Mega Archon, no trigger. Then I draw 2, play Dryad on the ring. Archons just sit there. And I have like good odds to win. Point had 5 lands, they killed 2 lands with Terastodon, so it doesn't look like they do, but we just killed Mountain, Dwarven Mine. So if Creativity hard targets Amulet with like a cyborg crew of monsters like that, I don't even know what can be done from Amulet's side to respond to that. I think there is nothing, you just kind of have to roll with it and raise them and then lose the raise often. That's how I evaluate that. It's fine, not a very popular matchup, so. Your own LS would get timestamped. No. No, it wouldn't. There's nothing to timestamp, they just like... Both of the statements can be true at the same time on LS Norn if it's on both sides. Still vulnerable to fast draws. Well, not as much because they have Alpine Wounds, but yeah. Just have to ignore Alpine Wound and then just roll. Well, if both players have LS Norn, both of the statements are true at the same time. So like the ability would trigger an additional time, but it doesn't trigger at all. So nothing triggers ever. When you played Creativity, I just died before assembling my crew. Yeah, so like that's why I say it's fine. But I'm just saying that if like you would try to think of a tech card to like stop that, no such card seems to exist, or at least nothing comes to my mind. No, I mean Dismember is Creativity. Well, I guess like boarding 1 is not the worst. But I don't want to play Dismember, so I'll continue not playing it in my list. Yeah, Hallowed Moonlight is certainly a card I will put in my Titan deck to counteract Creativity. Good idea, chat. Let's do connections before your ideas get too silly. Moonlight is good XD. Well, I mean in Titan in like, you know, with like those tricky instants that you have to keep up, they like don't work in Titan all that well. Not the best egg at holding 2 mana up. Will there be Stefan reveal today? Well, let's check.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Holocanic.
Well, so Stefan is sound asleep in his tiny house in his cage, so no reveal for now. Once he comes out of that, I can grab him, but I don't want to disrupt his life so much. Wait, who's Stefan? Stefan is the name of a chinchilla. Owned by my girlfriend who moved in, and she moved with Julia moved in with Stefan, and then I live with Stefan. So I haven't done a Stefan reveal on stream yet, so I wanted to reveal it, but he's asleep now, so. How are the cats with the chinchilla? I was scared they're gonna hunt for him or like harass him or do anything, but for the most part it's been fine. Buka has been curious and she's been checking out the cage a lot, and like she's very curious about the chinchilla, but doesn't seem to be violent at all. And Tofu is scared as shit, and it's kind of like the same relationship that Tofu has developed with Kulek, with the dog, earlier, where at first Tofu was scared as shit of the dog and then just learned to ignore the dog and just behaved as if it didn't exist. And same with Chinchilla, same with Stefan. Now he just doesn't even seem to recognize the fact that there is a cage with a chinchilla in the corner of the living room. So yeah. Although, like a week ago or so, there was an incident where Julia was letting Chinchilla walk around the house a little bit. Of course, supervised, and then Tofulek seemed to pounce on Stefan. So afterwards, they've been separated, and now Stefan walks around the house with Tofulek closed off in the bedroom. So that's how the relationship between those animals has been developing for the most part. Alright, blue casino, gray spatula, departed right aviator, left ace, split ATM, flyer, went, schedule, pilot, fin, pilot, ace, aviator, no. Aviator is like, what's an aviator? No, aviator is good. Pilot, flyer, ace, pilot. Holy shit. One flying an airplane, yeah, aviator, good. Yeah, I was like, it's glasses, right? But then, no, it's also like someone who flies. When split, Departed. Left. Gray area. Right area. Blue area. Fin area. ATM area. ATM machine. Casino Royale. ATM machine. Schedule machine. Gray machine. Gray spatula. Gray right, blue fin. How do those connect? Gray whale. Fin whale. Blue whale. Right whale. Right whales. Interesting. Fin whale, gray whale, and blue whale. Kinds of whales. Casino schedule, ATM spatula. Okay, let's try to think how they connect. Spatula, ATM, money, casino money, schedule, money, time is money. Right whales are those. Imagine looking so stupid.
He's a phenomenal control player.
Happy to support a fellow Amulet enthusiast.
Well, they don't make a face, but they do look stupid. As if they were making a face. Wait, that's the dog? What do I think is the reason not more people play Yogg? It's just a shit deck. That's why. You tried playing it? You struggled? Yes, you have your answer. It's a shit deck with a very strong lobby. Well, constantly arguably the best. Yeah, it has a very strong lobby. So like everybody always seems to like agree, yeah, it's good, it's like the best now, it's the best now. It's the best now. Different type of whale in upstream. Well, it says Greenland right whale, so I don't know what. Why are you saying that? Crazy. Okay, I can't. I don't know how this spatula fits into things with slots. Spatula slots, are those the slits? Slots? ATM slots? Casino slots, okay. Schedule slots. It's a bit of a stretch. Calling the gaps in a spatula slots is pretty absurd. You never put anything in there, which is the purpose of a slot. I googled spatula slots. And how slotted and solid spatulas are used differently. Spatula with slots and spatula. What a weird word, spatula. Slotted spatulas. Slotted spatulas are best for when you want to leave some liquid
He's a
behind from
phenomenal
whatever
control
you're
player.
turning, like a burger patty or a fried egg. Just as a slotted spoon can help you sift solids out of a pot roast or stew, a slotted spatula is great for separating your food from the oil or juices it's cooking in. On the other slot hand, a solid slot spatula should be used slot when you want to slot prevent the slot food you're slot picking up from slot falling apart. Slot of something like a slot cake with slotty batter, that is at slot of slotting through the slots in a slotted spatula. Okay, I see. Well, we learned something new. Thank you, Panas Rav, for your sub. 33 essential tools every kitchen must have. Alright, can we guess 33 essential tools? Let's try to guess at them. Okay. So 33 essential tools. So I'll start with a pan, pot, slotted spatula, knife, fridge, good, oven, freezer, cheese grater, Thermomix, I think so. I think it's not going to be one of the 33 essentials, but let's humor you. Table. Solid spatula in case you don't want to leave juices and oil behind. Good suggestion. So let's go knife, spoon. Let's go with fork. I don't do you need a fork in the kitchen, you need to eat. Whisk, good, good. Cutting board. Coffee machine, I think you can do without. Kettle. Plate. Drawer? I don't know if you need one. So, oh, measuring cups, yeah. That's assuredly one of the 33 essential items. Microwave. And scale. Good, good, good. Tongs. What else do you use? Wałek? Jak będzie wałek? Sink good. Stove good. Potato peeler. Strainer. Oven mitts. Thermometer. Alright, how much do we have? Raz, dwa, trzy, cztery, pięć, sześć, siedem, osiem, dziewięć, 10, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. We need 4 more. Is stove a tool? Arguably. Can opener. Countertop. Alright, legs. Ah, legs is a stretch. I don't think electricity is gonna be a tool. Right, some weird shit that you can like use to help you make eggs, but it's actually not really necessary. Whip, I think whip was somewhere there. Whisk. Wait, whip? Garlic press. Good. Bottle opener. Jug. Alright, how many do we have? Raz, dwa, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Holy shit, we have too many. We have to remove something. Countertop probably is not the essential tool. We have 33. Alright, let's see. Kitchen scale. Bingo. We got it on the list. 6-quart Dutch oven. Well, we said oven. Le Creuset. Baking pans. Oh, we missed on that one. Flat whisk. Well, we just said whisk. So that's good. Silicone spatula. I think solid spatula counts. Can opener, yep. Mandolin slicer. What is this? Because a slicer, it slices. Anyone owns a mandolin slicer in their kitchen? I never heard of a tool like that, so I haven't. I have a mandolin slicer and use it once. It's dangerous AF. So did you just stop using it before it was because it was so dangerous? I use it because it's dangerous. Nice. Because I bled all over the slicer and my sweet potatoes. Oh, my sweet, sweet potatoes. Raz, dwa, trzy, cztery, pięć, sześć. Can't get Yawgmoth into play. They're getting mites. I would love that. Watch your fingers. Using a mandolin is one of the only ways to get paper-thin slices of vegetables and tubers in your kitchen. The mandolin makes shaving and slicing a breeze, and cleaning a plastic mandolin is super simple. We recommend the Dash Safe Slice for its 4.5 star rating on Amazon from nearly 12,000 reviewers. 30 slicing, dicing, and julienning options on the simple machine. X3, what are we getting? Main deck Fulminator? Why is it X3? Like, wouldn't you rather just wait and grab Yawgmoth next turn? Blood Artist? What? This can be like what they were supposed to do. They added a counter to Wall of Roots because they want to proliferate it later with Yawgmoth. Clearly. Oven safe baking dish. Well, we didn't put that on our list. So we have one, two, three, 4, 5 cast iron. It has to be cast iron though. Plastic cutting boards. Well, we just said cutting board. 6. Chef's knife. 7. Paring knife. Well, we just said knife. I don't know. Colander? Food processor. Pastry brush. Do we say strainer? I think it's not like quite a strainer, but it kind of is. So, digital thermometer. Non-stick skillet. Tongs. Immersion blender. Oh yeah, I for sure need to be giga immersed when I blend. Otherwise it's no fun. I'd rather just get a ring into play than play Titan now. Playing Titan seems weak. Villain is paying costs. They drew another card that's okay, they just drew Bowmasters, but they didn't play the Bowmasters when I played my fast ring when I used it. Here is Amulet. Kill their own insect. I feel like my opponent is just not doing so well. Mirror pool. Like I want to draw a bounce land. Well, I have the Vestige, so if I keep Mirror Pool, next turn I copy Amulet. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I don't have Keswick, so I kind of needed to get enough damage to do stuff. Is it the Polish Eminem? Yeah. Can deal 20 damage, I have 15. 15 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 27 total. 28. Life plus toughness. So I'll have to go through some Dryad moves to win. Just went drew badly, but they also spent a cord on Blood Artist, so. Please F6, my friend. Maybe they misclicked Bowmasters. But even then, I don't think they should have. Should have just waited for Yawgmoth next turn. They had time. Well, they didn't have enough mana to cord for 4. On their turn, they could have only corded for 3. I don't know, maybe they thought they can cord for 4. Didn't realize. I summon you, Mr. Beast. Put this, 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 this. I get something good. Dryads, Tolaria West, that's good now, I think. Holy shit, that's gonna take a while to resolve. Once again, it's a lengthy Colossus stack. Okay, that goes pretty fast, but once I play Eleshnorn, it's gonna be pretty slow. So probably I'll just won't play Eleshnorn, maybe that's the solution. Should buy an ultra wide monitor for this stack, I agree. But then you would need an ultra wide monitor for watching my stream. Squish a stack. It's maximally it's fully squished. I signed 3 or 4 Mr. Beasts in Prague chat. It was pretty nice to see people enjoy Mr. Beast and want him signed. So I drew 12 cards. So Bowmasters shoots for 12. I was one of them you signed Mr. Beast for. Smiley face, fierce first message. Nice. Has anyone ever asked you to sign a Primal Titan on the back of the card because of the story about accidentally getting your friend disqualified? No. But you can be the first. If you ever meet me, you can be the change in the world. The story about accidentally getting your friend disqualified? Question mark. Chad, you don't remember, you haven't heard the ambush story? Should kill your Titan. It doesn't matter what my opponent does. So it's to say that they should do something is meaningless. It's just F6 through the Titan triggers. No time to click. Amulet triggers rather. Should have enough mana for everything. Alright, let's add some mana. I play Onion Ring. I play Elesh Norn, Mother of Machines. I play Dryad of Elysian Grove. Then I tap my Lush Portico to put Arboreal Grazer into play, causing it to trigger twice. The first trigger I'll put Vesuva, copying Valakut, causing it to trigger a shit ton of times, and causing my Amulets to trigger 6 times. How did Mama Norn perform so far? Hasn't been relevant yet. Shit ton equals 4. I think it's like 4 is a lot, yeah. Choose which passage to keep. Of course. But yeah, Norn hasn't been particularly relevant till now. I have a Yasharn, 2 Curse Totems, Relic, Cage, Dismember, Fountain. I trim 2 Grazers. I trim Elish because she doesn't do anything. I don't have a sweeper, so Mr. Beast will never clear the Bowmasters for comboing. Submit. Cut map, cut leave 2 sagas in. Oh, don't you like playing Bog because of the Cauldron? Feels these most of the time. Feels these most of the time? Like it's sorcery speed. See sorcery speed activation. Seems pretty sketchy against Cauldron. And like, how do the creatures end up in the graveyard anyways? They end up in ways where... like, I don't think I can take their milled, greased cards or surveilled lands, surveilled Yawgmoths from their graveyard before they deploy them. You got turn to Yasharn while playing Yogg is good. Holy shit, they took my Dryad and left me with 2 Curse Totems. The song sounds annoyingly slow. Oops. One lander. Holy shit, there's something off with this song. I can't listen to it. I'm sorry, I have to skip. Wall of Roots. No co jest kurwa, no? Jakiej innej lokalizacji jest moje konto używane? I don't know if I should play a second totem. Probably not. Alright, it works now. I'll play the onion ring. We're getting Dryad Arbor. That cannot tap for mana. Tap mana, untap it. What are you doing, villain? What line of play are you trying to employ? Deal no damage? Fair. Fair. Mm-hmm. I cast Explore. Nice draws. Now I'll probably play the second Curse Totem to force Force of Vigor. Seems pretty hard to die afterwards. Should I pick up Radiant Fountain or should I play out a Mirror Pool? Play a Mirror Pool. Does it matter? Probably odds that I will need Mirror Pool in play next turn are pretty slim. So I'll pick up the Fountain. I mean, it doesn't matter how big my Colossus is. They cast the Force of Vigor targeting the one ring and the Curse Totem, so casting the second one was an excellent choice. This is not the most... This is not the strongest villain we have played against. This prelim for sure. Choose an artifact you control. Click to sack. I'll keep my totem. I won't keep my totem, okay. So many lands in hand. Is it crazy to transmit for Valakut and Vesuva Pau Pau? This is not. I want to get the Asharn and Vesuva Pau Pau next turn. Seems like a pretty non-crazy line, the one you suggest though. Implacable Earth. Implacable? Implacable? Implaceable? I don't know. How do you pronounce Yasharan challenge? Implacable, implaceable, implacable. I am placable. Okay. I am I don't know. Incurvable. Holy shit. What's the trick here? Yeah, fail push against me? I guess that would make sense. With display. Mm-hmm. Okay. Holy shit, this mod chat. This mod was pretty implacable. No way you bring in push against Amulet. Well, you wouldn't, but a person could. Valakut and Vesuva, I killed Pow Pow. Well, I can kill like all the mana. They would have an extra pick your poison in their hand. They force a vigor properly. Pick your poison. Or ignoble hierarchy, I guess. Probably pick your poison in hand seems better. Haywire might. Or I might. Well, this requires sacrificing. Players can sacrifice. Okay. Valakut, the molten pinnacle. What they target? I didn't quite catch it. Because I had protection, right? So log says that they targeted canister, but I guess. So Yashan stops fetch lands, right? To players can't pay life. Yeah. To activate abilities. Your rest hairs, what should you do? Wait until it stops. Also, we're the last match. Holy shit, Azax joined for us and then went 0-3. What a champion. What a champ. Joined specifically to lose 3 times. You joined with 60 basics. Holy shit. That's less funny. Did you play against him? Holy shit, House of Mana beats Ajun CHN, proving that creativity is a winnable matchup. That changes everything. He has Gem, very strong. What's Gem? Gem these titles on turn 2, I wish. House of Mana MTG, but I am on the play. But he has Gemstone Caverns, so it doesn't matter. If I keep this in the middle, what will happen is that I'm gonna play land, he's gonna play Saga. I'll play Explore, he's gonna play Amulet number 2 and kill me. Although double Boseiju is tempting. But doesn't really take advantage of being on the play. How does the curve look like? Turn 2, I have 3 mana, and I have Boseiju, Sanctuary in hand. Titan with Dryad. I have 1 Vesuv in my deck, so it'll be like 6 damage plus 6 damage, 12. Pretty hard to extend it to 20. Probably should mulligan. I also have Elish Norn in my deck. I would have a few mulligans, and like I mulligan to this, I would rather keep my 7. This is Saga Gardens. This is good. Kinda. Play Saga, play Gardens, turn 3. Make double Amulet. Play Chamber. Play Dryad. Play Map, play Chamber. Boseiju something at sorcery speed. Half Chamber. I guess TUS is just better than Map in this end. Can play Map turn 1 though. Does that change anything? Not much. Tolarewas isn't out to Titaning too. Hi Canister, any cards you are interested in from the new expansion, apart from the Desert Bounce Land? Well, that's assuming I'm interested in the desert bounce land, which I am not for Amulet. So the answer would be no. I don't think so. Forest. Don't think I can beat Boseju, so I'm not gonna try. Five mana. Pięć. I'll transmute for what? I can't I need to transmute for Boseju. Can also transmute for Otawara. Sets him back further. And lets me play the ring. Hello, Mr. Streamer. How are you today? Are you hyped for family time during Easter? I'm hyped for it being relatively short. Just go there, hang for a tiny bit, and then leave. Azusa, okay. So let's just draw a Titan. I failed. So you can play Titan next turn, but one Amulet. Shouldn't be too crazy. Is Easter a bigger holiday than Christmas in Poland? No, not really. Holy shit, he drew a second Amulet. Triad? Haven't Valko twice. He tapped his Valakut, which he shouldn't. Might. Is he now setting for Bosejos now? Because he doesn't have the kill. I don't get it. Seems like a fumble. Because he like doesn't have the colorless mount to activate Mirror Bullet. Has he played all of his lands yet? He played like a forest early for no reason. If playing LS sideboard is Boros package simply better question mark? Well, it's just more okay, yeah, the extra land drop, that's what happens. But even then, that's not enough to kill me. I'm playing Boros Garrison in this version to have more sources for Eleshnorn indeed, yes. Not like I'll draw anything. Like you just set up like a Titan trigger to shoot for 18? That seems... Probably worse than the Elbow Sejuk held up in this spot. But yeah, I don't have a Titan. Let's board another Eleshnorn. And that's it. Dismember. Dismember and the One Ring might be kinda close, but I think likely the One Ring is a tiny bit better. I'd rather fun another Eleshnorn. Oh, I'd fun Elesh too. Plays Boserju, what a baller. Sure. Ay, ay, ay. Are we dead? Yes, yes. I mean, it's not. It's a Titan of double amulet, so obviously we are dead. It's a classic 23 damage line. Close game. I guess my hand was like a 10-4 kill because it needed 2 sagas to pop off. So maybe it should have been mulligans, honestly, because the danger of dying on turn 3 is pretty high when I do nothing.
He's a phenomenal control player.
But yeah, like the mirror is unfair. So what happened this Prelim? I beat Magus Zoo by them not drawing Magus. I beat the best Yawgmoth player alive. I lost a mirror, which is whatever. And I got trounced by creativity. I think if I hadn't played into Alpine Moon, I probably would have still gotten trounced, given the crew that they were able to summon, but I'll be in a better spot. Actually, they wouldn't be able to creativity for X3, they would be only able to creativity for X2 because they would have Dryad as a blocker for the Goblin Shaman. So I think that mistake might have actually been like a huge deal. Isn't Titan one of the worst matchups for creativity? Well, if that's true, then creativity is incredible and unstoppable. If Titan is the worst matchup, because it's a pretty tough one. I've also played with only 3 Grazers in this Prelim. Lou, Mas, and Vanashe, thank you very much for the sub. There is a person in the Amulet Discord who started inputting my games into some kind of a spreadsheet, which I actually hadn't looked at closely, nor have I understood it, but that person says that the spreadsheet points to Grazer sucking, which honestly kind of true. So I cut one, and like I also just cut cards that feel like drag me down a bit more often, down to 3 copies, and I play 4 Explorers, which is the best, most based card that I enjoy drawing nearly always, and it's just really good and smooths out the draws. So yeah, like those cards are the cards I actually want to draw as many of as I can. These cards I want to tutor for, and these cards I want to draw a tiny bit. So actually, it's pretty subtle change and it's pretty hard to know, but I think I like it. Just seems to make sense to me. But like the hands that have Grazer, Dryad, it's just so bad so often. Dead End Ramp. It's good to draw 1, it's not good to draw 2, so as opposed to explore, which is incredible if you draw 2 oftentimes. And I had so many nice hands where I go like turn 1 Amulet, then I go Vestige, explore, bounce land, explore, land. And I'm just like set up with so much mana. Are there no cards similar to explore? Not for 2 mana. It's Rampant Growth. But like Rampant Growth is not similar to explore. We did used to play Sakura Tribe Elder. The Cavern mana base. I guess Growth Spiral, yeah, but you can't cast that. You just got 1 or 2, would it be Dryad first, then Grazer? It was Dryad first, then I cut Grazer, but I don't know which one I would prefer. Is Growth Spiral too hard to cast? Well, look at Grulturf and then tell me. Look at Grulturf, Urza's Saga, Crumbling Vestige, Kessig Wolfran, Hammer Battlements, Mirror Pool, Valakut, and then look at Simigrove Chamber, Otawara, and Talaria West. And then tell me if you think we can cast Growth Spiral. Oh yeah, Exploration would be extremely nice for sure. Holy shit, Exploration would be so good. Exploration is better than Summer Bloom though. Also, how did I end up liking Escape the Wilds? A bit. It's been pretty bad against Zoo with their stubborn denials. And I still haven't played like all that many games with it. Hasn't showed up too often. But it seemed functional when I cast it for the most part. More good top decks, not non-pactable threats. Okay, like scales really well with double ring, double amulet. Because I kind of like Elesh Norn, it like kind of doesn't scale with your amulets. You have 2 amulets, you play it out, and like you still need a Titan on top of that for Elesh to do anything. While Escape will turn into a Titan most of the time. Mirror Pool goes infinite with 1 amulet and a World Soul's Rage. It's double amulet that you need, right? Well, I guess you need enough, like you need an X big enough. Two bounce in Mirror Pool, X3. Well, but then you need a Source of Colorless, you need 2 amulets for that. How is Escape better than 4th Pact? Pact sucks to draw, just is bad to draw them. So it's better because Pact is pretty bad. I think. Lotus Field for 1 Amulet, I believe, question mark. Yeah, you can have like Crumbling Vestige or like any colorless land. Lotus Field, Mirror Pool. Yeah, if you have Crumbling Vestige, Lotus Field, Mirror Pool, then you make 5 mana and you keep... well, I guess you only need 3 mana. Well, Lotus Field works too. It puts itself into the graveyard and then you get it back from the graveyard. The thing with like the Waltzl's Rage is that like you are not playing more than 1 Mirror Pool, right? Unless you are, then I guess it's a different situation. But if you're playing just 1, then it doesn't really do anything. The Rage, right? You like assemble the combo sometimes randomly. Smuggler's Surprise. Mill 4 cards. Put 2 creature and land cards from among the milled cards into your hand. Why is there a Trojan horse card in the cowboy set? It's a CS bait at Wharf. Guaranteed win at best. Sure. I mean, it's an instant. It's like a way to beat subtlety. 3 mana mill 4, put a creature and a land. 2 creature and a land. So you can just get 2 lands? That's pretty nice. Wait, that's actually interesting. Milling is pretty awkward. Like 3 mana draw 2 and like 6 mana put your Titan to... I mean, I don't know. Well, I get that they go to hand, not into play. Like, what? Oh, come on. Do you want like 2 ramp for 2 lands? For 3 mana? I mean, it seems pretty awkward, but... in Solitude on Titan, it's like, doesn't matter really. Solitude is not even good against Titan. It's like, Solitude is whatever. The Solitude protection doesn't like do anything for me. Subtlety protection, kinda. Affinity for outlaws. Wait, mercenaries are outlaws? That's crazy. Terror of the Peaks reprinted, that's crazy. Selvala is a 4 mana 4/5 vigilance. Whenever you cast a creature spell, create a 1/1 red mercenary. Is this a commander card or a normal card? Normal card. I could see getting some packs for this card and going a bit more on Explore, perhaps. Broski, I'm on 4 Explorers. How more do you want to... How harder do you want to go on them? Outcast Trailblazer. Trailblazer. When ETBs add 1 mana of any color. Whenever another creature with power 4 or greater enters the battlefield, you draw a card. Do I see any potential strong cards for standard among the new ones? This seems solid. Perhaps. Miriam, Herd Whisperer. Hexproof. No mounts and vehicles, you can have hexproof. Koniara. Mobile Homestead. 2 mana free, has haste. Holy shit, this is literally Smuggler's Copter. So what's up with... This is this card, right? It was allegedly extremely strong in Standard at first, but then like... I haven't seen it at all when I played my Standard tournament in Prague. I guess it's played in Demir. Two copies. Double down. Whenever you cast an outlaw spell, copy that spell. Opossum nomade. Créature, opossum et monture. Okay. They printed a cryptic command for Pioneer. Which one? This? 5 mana, counter target spell, draw 2, discard a card. And then you can also pay 3 mana to copy a token, create a token. Crazy card. Looks extremely strong. Shifting Grift looks promising. How? Exchange control of... It's like never a good effect. Malcolm, the Ice. 2 mana, 2/2 flying haste. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, instigate. If you have omniscience and I have demonic pact, GG. Holy shit, that's true. Yeah, just shut it at home. I mean, they 2 mana 2/2. Flying haste. Doesn't that sound good? It is the same Malcolm, yeah. Bandit voleur de visage. Oh yeah, bandit voleur de visage. I know, I know. Dresseuse de Damné. On compte à régler, ça va dans les 200, l'ami. Oui, oui. We have new product. We got 1 chest, 10 points for our splendid 2/2 prelim result. All thanks to House of Mana MTG. Alright, I'll try Smuggler Surprise and Titan somehow. At least like 2 copies. I promise. Chests are very low. Sure. Why is there a Trojan horse on the cowboy plane? I asked the same question and chat couldn't answer. O, ja pierdolę. Because the horse has no name. How has the mirror pool been? Mirror pool is exquisite. It's just like it's good. It's good. It's better than Sunhome. But like I kind of settled on that opinion for a long time now. Where is the 18 Naked Cowboys card? Holy shit. Am I cute for Napoli? I am not cute for Napoli, so I'll be skipping it. I think the last opportunity to qualify for me would be to go to Bologna, but the travel there is inconvenient, so I'll just play it. Well, I just won't play it, I guess. I kind of slept on the RCQs earlier this season. And then I went to Prague. Well, I could have also just played some random RCQs at home. Yeah, or with mocks, that's also something. Probably like the nicest way to qualify for the PT. Are there RCQs in Poznan City? There was a weekend of, I think, 5 or 4, which happened last weekend when I was in Prague, so kind of... I won't see you in Napoli, question mark? Well, you probably will not. Just don't qualify for the PT. PT sucks. Well, PT is pretty cool, but... it's also not going to be the end of the world if I skip some and play some. So that's my plan for now. That said, well, it's not the end of the world, it is the end of my stream. So, thank you for watching today's Titan Adventures. Somebody also asked in the chat if I prefer red splash to white splash. I do prefer the red splash, I think. Especially if, like, escape plays well, but I have to play a bit more with it. But like I think I like escape like against Yawgmoth and stuff like that, weirdly, where it just draws you your interaction, so you can harass their combo a little bit and then play a slower game. Take care. See you tomorrow.